Hi guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. I just received an email today from Stella Dot Corporate just reminding me to reach out to my customers. I had a show last week, and a few days after a truck show, maybe a week or so after a truck show, Stella Dot automatically sends me an email reminding me to reach out to my customers just to make sure that they receive their package, that they're happy with their purchase, just customer service 101. And it got me thinking about my business, how far along I've gotten, and the importance of having a schedule, the importance of having my own set of processes. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, I promise I will keep it short. Just stay tuned. So one of my biggest joys of 2015 is I started growing my team. And one of the advice that I give my team members is I tell them you need to get organized. You need to have your own set of processes. So yes, Stella Dot provides us with a ton of information. We have great marketing materials, great words to say, videos, photos, and even reminders of when to reach out to our customers. But you still need to have your own process in place because the fortune is in a follow-up. And when you first start, it's very easy. You have a show with your friends, you have a show with family, so you know who to reach out to, you know who to thank, you know who you're going to follow up with. But as your customer base grows, it becomes a little more challenging. And that's why you need to have a little process in place where you know who you're going to reach out to, when is the last time you spoke to them, did you promise them a catalog, did you send them a link, did you send them a text. You need to have an Excel spreadsheet or maybe a simple basic notebook where you have all that information written down, because at some point or another you will have so many customers that it will be really difficult for you to track down who you reached out to and what the exchange was and what you need and how you need to follow up with them. So one great way to do that is by having a notebook like I just showed you, but iPad, having any type of calendar. It could be just a simple calendar where you write down information. It could be on the computer, on the iPad, whatever it is, you do need to have that in place because it will make your life way easier. And I can tell you from experience, when I first started out, not that I was winging it, but I did not have those processes in place. And what happens when you don't have a real nice process or a schedule or a calendar that you can go back to is that people start falling through the cracks, and you don't want that to happen. So that's number one. Number two is you want to use your own voice. You want to be authentic, you want to be genuine, you want to be able to reach out to a customer and let her know, oh God, this necklace, we just have this necklace with the new collection. I know you're going to love it, and you're able to tell her XYZ reason why that is. We have some great words to say, we have some great template. A corporate gives us some great templates to use, but it is important to sprinkle them with your own voice, your own words. It's very, very important to have those in handy and have those templates so that you know that every time you need to thank someone, you just use that base, and then you can sprinkle a little bit of something personal to that person that you can add to that template. And finally, I also advise my new stylist to have a calendar when it comes to social media. So we have a lot as far as social media. We have a lot of videos, we have a lot of pictures, which is really awesome. So even if you're not social media savvy, that's okay, because there is a lot of information on hand for you. And if you do take pictures and make videos and things like that, that's great too, but you need to have some kind of a calendar so that you can post on different days, and they can be themes. And when you look at all those major brands, that's what they all do. You look at Stella Dot, you look at J. Crew, you look at Michael Kors, you look at Chanel, you look at Tiffany. They all have themes. They don't just have pretty models that they plaster on social media, every single day. There is a theme. And so it's nice to be following something like that, all those people, what they do, because as a Stella Dot stylist, you have your own brand. So you have to treat it the same way as a major big brand. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that information will be useful for you. If you have any questions, comments, don't forget to leave them down below. And if you want to know anything about this beautiful necklace that I'm wearing today, it's called the Divina. It's 50% off this month, and I will leave that information below. I would love to hear how you are taking your business forward. It doesn't matter if it's Stella Dot or not. I would love to hear how you keep organized, how you keep it moving forward. Thumbs up the video, and I will see you next week.